The resolution of a wrongful death claim. Many families assume the case simply ends once the insurance company agrees to pay the amount agreed upon for the settlement. But under Illinois law, there is an additional step that must first take place before a wrongful death case is actually over. My name is Zach Anderson. I'm a co-owner at 217 Law and an injury attorney in Central Illinois. In this video, I just want to briefly explain how wrongful death settlements are approved in Illinois. A wrongful death case in Illinois, a settlement should be approved by a judge before the case is actually finalized. This procedural requirement exists because a wrongful death claim is typically brought on behalf of multiple family members, and so the court wants to make sure the settlement is fair. So what happens after a settlement is reached is the attorney handling the case will file a motion which asks the court to approve the settlement and the proposed distribution of the recovery. Court will then review the documents that are filed, which will include descriptions of the settlement or descriptions of the case itself, will include the amount the case is being settled for, a breakdown of attorney fees, litigation expenses, and then how the remaining funds will be distributed among those entitled to receive distributions. In every case I've ever been a part of anyway, family members will agree on how the settlement should be divided. But I'm sure there are situations out there where families don't agree and disagreements may arise. And so, in a case like that, then the judge would have to decide how the funds should be allocated. In cases where minor children are involved, which is sadly more common, very common in wrongful death cases, then the court will take an even closer look at the settlement agreement to ensure that the child's interests are protected. Once the judge approves the settlement and approves the distribution of funds, then the case can finally be finalized and the recovery can be distributed to the appropriate family members. Wrongful death cases in Illinois involve both probate and civil procedural issues and can be complicated. If you have any questions about a wrongful death case, or if you or your family has lost a loved one and you want to consult with an attorney to see if you may have a wrongful death claim in Illinois, please feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to talk to you and see if I might be able to assist.